Breed, global truth.
They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, nah. What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. What's popping? What's popping? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Because I do got my mic set up. Let me know. Cool. Am I loud and clear, though? Am I clear, though? I want y'all to say, New Breed, you are crispy clear, if y'all can hear me. All right, all right. Okay, so for some reason, we got that established, but my sound deck is not coming through. All right, so we need to troubleshoot that real quick on the fly here. You know what? I'm just going to unplug the mic. Hold on, let me try something else real quick. Y'all bear with me. Let's see, audio. All right. Default, any microphone should be coming out. All right. Let me know if y'all hear my background music. It should be playing in a couple minutes. If I can't get my sound deck, I'm unplugging the mic and we're gonna go right in. Sound deck is gonna be needed. Trust and believe it's going to be a barbecue. We got LeBron Fruity Pebble James, and he is back in the news, y'all. He's back in the news. All right, so do y'all hear the background Stranger Things music? Because things are getting strange. Hey, look, let me put this out here. All you brothers and sisters who have discernment and can see, let's make this crystal clear. When y'all enter a room, people are going to start putting their heads down. Because we can really see this whole Sodom Babylonian society for what it is. And it's exposure season. Everything's coming out. Now, my sound sounds pretty good. Y'all can hear the music as well. I may not even need the I'm trying to figure out the sound deck, because when I plug the mic up, all of a sudden the sound deck, I don't hear that. I don't hear that all of a sudden. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me try something else here. There's more than one way to do this. Hold up. Let's try this here. Cause I wanna put on an amazing broadcast for y'all. Still no sound. Somebody said can't hear the music though. So y'all do hear the sound. All right, I'm gonna hit my slap button. Yeah, I already unplugged it and replugged it. So y'all, I don't hear nothing. It could be coming through the mic, but for some reason, when I get on here and go into settings, you see audio. I don't know why it's not playing. I want to give y'all that quality microphone, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this on my own time. And what I'm gonna do in the meantime, in between time, is I'm gonna unplug the mic. One moment, because I want my sound deck. Mic check, mic check. What up? What up? Can y'all hear me? One if y'all can hear me. Let's get to it. We good? That's right. Hey, listen, y'all. And y'all heard the effects, right? Oh, man, it's time to give Hollyweird this work. So LeBron James is back in the news, and there's a photo going viral. Some of y'all seen this photo in the thumbnail, and a lot of people are questioning the legitimacy of said photo, right? And I believe it's real. Now, I'm going to bring my evidence to why I believe it's real. First, I'm going to the Tribune, and here's the photo. It's right there on your screen. As you can see, it looks like LeBron is wearing a maid outfit. And it looks like, man, it looks like the man is in an awkward position here. He looked like he must be trapped in one of Diddy's bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he took the picture himself, covering one eye, you know, giving that Illuminati worship, one eye, all-seeing eye worship. And it ain't looking too good for LeBron, right? Let's just read this briefly. It says, a photo of NBA star LeBron James allegedly showing him wearing a maid's outfit has caused widespread speculation across social media. The image appeared online at hip-hop moguls Sean Diddy Combs as he faces serious legal accusations, including charges of trafficking and racketeering. At the news of Diddy's arrest circulated last week, fans took to social media, highlighting LeBron's association with the rapper and bringing him into the spotlight. LeBron, a well-known figure in the NBA and public discourse, has previously praised Diddy's parties as unmatched experiences. Y'all heard him talk about Diddy parties with a whole lot of glee in his eyes. You know, he seems to really fancy Diddy's parties, right? It goes on to say, hold on, it's got a lot of ads on here. It goes on to say, the reaction to the photo has mixed, with many users unsure of its legitimacy. Comments such as, I honestly can't tell if it's real or not at King James. Is this really you? Reflect the skepticism surrounding the image. Some users have offered more speculation, interpretation suggesting the photo could be part of a humiliation ritual tied to border themes and celebrity culture. Others expressed disbelief, with comments like, OMG, is that real? And please tell me this is AI, showing a mix of shock and curiosity. I will be one to tell you that this photo was surfacing before AI. Before AI took its, its grand leap. You know, before AI progressed so rapidly, this photo was already around. It's actually just resurfacing, for the record. LeBron has yet to address the image or the controversy surrounding it, despite the attention. Now, we know Bron wore dresses before. Conservative commentator Candace Owens added her thoughts over the weekend, questioning why LeBron James remains silent amid Diddy's legal troubles. She said, is LeBron James going to weigh in on his friend's freak-offs? I mean, we hear from the king on virtually every political issue, so this seems like an odd one to stay quiet about. As Diddy case continues to develop, people are keeping a close eye on LeBron, who is a prominent figure and mogul. All right, now, I got to present y'all some evidence why I 100% believe this photo is completely legitimate. And I got some evidence here. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want you to peep P. Diddy's house, right? It's something I want to show y'all. Let's see if y'all notice this.
Not the one, not the two. Three.
Wow. That's amazing.
Come on, you know I'm that nigga, man. I told you, it's not the one, not the two. C3.
Guys, party's over. Ready to leave, please.
The man got basketball courts with beds on them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what kind of freaky stuff they got going on over there? They got beds on the basketball court. I'm telling y'all, man, something ain't right here. I done warned y'all about Hollywood. I done warned you about the industry. I done warned you. Listen, I believe that these photos are real. LeBron has a track record of doing things like this.
Hi, I'm Alexander. I'm 6'8" and weigh 240 pounds. I like roasted whole turkeys.
Ooh, baby, do you know that's what? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven our place on earth.
That man is a damn zest monster. You can't tell me Bron ain't no zest monster, man. Nah, bro. Nah. Something's extremely wrong here, y'all. Yo, B-Rock, thanks for the contribution, says, instead of playing horse, they playing baby oil. Oh, man. Oh, no. Say it ain't so. We got these grown men that's supposed to be our gladiators out here running around these basketball courts, and I'm sure Bron didn't play ball at Diddy's house. And Diddy, more than likely, he liked Bron so much, he said, look, we're going to get, look, Playboy, we finna get beds on the court. This next level fly stuff right here. Man, something ain't right here, y'all. I mean, you already heard how Diddy get down. He confesses. Look, the man confesses to locking doors.
They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. No. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
Stop it. Get some help.
Man, oh man, this industry is sick. So now you can see why Bron wanted to go play over there in Miami with Dwayne Wade. Is it all starting to make sense now, y'all? Why him and Dwayne Wade is so locked tight? And y'all know how Dwayne get down. You know he's at the Diddy parties. Y'all already know what's going on. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm about to bring some groundbreaking stuff out. It's all going down. It's all going down. And I want to say this as well. I know that we're laughing because, you know, these guys are clowns. And, you know, the humiliation ritual is in full-fledged. Baby oil gate is in full-fledged. But I want y'all to keep in mind that the way the so-called powers that be deal with this stuff is they have the diddler and all these things and all these memes. Because why? They want you to think it's funny because, you know, they want to promote Sodom, the sodomite agenda. They want to promote it. So they doing the same thing they do in movies, coming to auspice of comedy. Now, we're laughing at this because it is funny seeing this grown 6'8", 6'9" man going against the grain, because that ain't how we get down. They all going down. You know, I got to add that in there because although y'all come over here to hear the truth, I got to give you, I mean, although you come over here, some of y'all come over here because of the entertainment of all of this, y'all want to know what's going on. But for you all who also come over here who want to know what the agenda is to get us laughing at sodomy. Sodomy. Now, ain't nothing funny about it. But if you notice in the movies, they always put this, they always have two men doing something curious, right? And they try to make it like a joke. Nothing funny about it. But this is sick. But since these millionaires ain't doing nothing for the people, since these millionaires, you know, I remember when the Ohio train derailment happened. Where was LeBron at? I remember when there was water needed. Where was LeBron at? Y'all remember this? So I'm humiliating LeBron because he deserves it for, you know, his extracurricular activity. Exposure season. If you was in a corner, like Cat Williams said, if you was in a corner doing something with a man you ain't had no business doing, it's gonna come out. Everything's coming out. And for those still questioning the validity of this picture, hey, just take a look at your boy. Look, pay close attention.
Hi, I'm Alexander. I'm 6'8" and weigh 240 pounds. I like roasted whole turkeys.
Ooh, baby, do you know that's what? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven our place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My nigga Bree knew the time.
That's some nasty work right there. Bro, this man is 6'9". Out here gyrating like Zoolander. Your man look like gold dust out here. Oh, nah. Do you see how big LeBron James is? Yo, they all going to be exposed. Listen, America is Babylon, y'all. It's Sodom and Egypt. It's demonic. All of Hollywood is getting down with this. All of them are getting down with these parties. All of them need charges on every last one of them. And if they don't get implemented and thrown under the bus by Diddy himself, let's believe the Most High gonna judge anyway. All of Hollywood about to be judged. Oh yeah, the Bible tell you the riches of the wicked are stored up for the righteous. So don't be afraid, all you brothers out there, all you sisters out there, to put Hollywood on blast. It's their time. And content creators are obliterating the Hollywood industry. Obliterating. The hard-working real creators are getting at their neck right now. Because these are the people who had the opportunity to help the less fortunate and won't do it. They won't lift a helping hand. And now the Most High about to judge them. All is about to come out about these people, why they made a deal with the devil. When you make a deal with the devil, you got to pay the consequence. You got to pay the consequence. That means at the end, you're going to have a shameful death, and you're going to be exploited to the fullest. And then you're going to be condemned and judged. All for cheap thrills. All for cheap thrills. Matter of fact, let's pull that scripture out. Let's go. Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. That's right. Give us those millions of dollars, and we know what to do with it. We'll put it to great use. instead of these stingy, selfish, demonic celebrities. I ain't got no love for them. I'm not praying on anybody's downfall because we gain nothing from that. But if you live in foul and you live in wicked, on top of not even showing charity, real charity, we're not talking about tax write-offs, none of that. Charity covers the multitude of sins. They ain't doing none of that. But anyway, Jaguar Wright, I believe she got it right. Which brings me to my next transition here. I think Jaguar Wright, I think she got it right. In this exclusive candid interview, he was dropping a whole lot of jewels, man. And she said something very, very pivotal here. And I'm gonna just go to a highlight real quick, and then I'll go into the video.
So, what are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, "This is false," and you know,
liars.
They were saying, "Yeah, should they speak up now?"
It's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Off of Justin Bieber alone.
Man, oh man. Wow. She said a whole lot. First and foremost, she's absolutely correct. They all should be charged. But let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. Clive Davis should be charged. Russell Simmons should be charged. The record executives, your Leo Cohens, should be charged. But that's coming. Don't worry about it. Most High got something for them. See, the children of Israel got to be charged first, because we're held to a higher standard, because we learned from our predecessors. We learned from our oppressors. When I say we, I don't mean literally us, y'all. I mean the 2/3. The 2/3 inherited their philosophies, ideologies, and practices. And make no mistake about it, these damn Diddy parties, these parties like Diddy's, been going on since the annals of time. This been going on for a minute. And I heard J-Lo name. I'm like, man, I wouldn't have thought that either. But at this point, I can't really put nothing past anybody. I mean, she was with Diddy for a number of years. She was with him for a number of years, so it ain't no telling what was going on. But we're gonna go into this interview, so Jaguar Wright can put some things into context, because I'm pretty sure the interviewer had some questions. Now, I'll react to all interviews organically. I'll listen to certain clips and things like that, and then I'll see what they're talking about. So this is my organic reaction to her interview. With no further ado, let's get to it.
What are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, "This is false," and you know,
liars.
They were saying, "Yeah, should they speak up now?" Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity. It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. You know, I am Jaguar. So let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez,
damn,
should definitely be charged.
I mean, now for those who are unfamiliar who Jaguar Wright is, right? She, I believe she was signed to Rockefeller Records in the 90s. And I think she claims Jay-Z did her dirty. That's what Nito says, but I believe that she has some affiliation with Jay-Z. And I believe she was a rock artist. She's a singer, pretty talented, has a nice voice and things of that nature. Most people know her now for exposing the industry. And she's known to have no cut cards. I mean, she just goes all the way in, right? That's the extent of what I know about her. And yeah, but let's see what she got to say, because she's throwing some serious names out there. I mean, we got Mary J. Blige's name getting thrown out. And I can say this, when I see Mary J. Blige on these movies and these Power series, she looked like she dealing with a lot of evil spirits, man. She looked like she dealing with a lot, you know, just based on how she carries herself, you know, that she has that kind of bitter woman kind of vibe to her. I don't know if she out here violating people, slipping Mickeys in the drinks or dealing with underage or anything like that. I don't know what she got going on, but let's let her put things into perspective. Yeah. Somebody said Jazz is also a songwriter. Okay, cool.
Should I keep going?
I mean, you hitting it on.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Now that is, I mean, come on, y'all. There's footage floating around which appears that Justin Bieber was down on his knees giving Odell Beckham Jr. fellatio in the middle of a party. It might have been a Diddy party. I don't know. But Trey Songz is literally keeping lookout, and which we're not going to play that footage. But Justin Bieber comes up, what looks like he literally looked like he got a male specimen on his face, y'all. Like Hollywood is sick. Like Hollywood is sick. But here's the thing about Justin Bieber. He came into the industry at 14 years old, completely innocent. Usher sent him to Puffy Flavor Camp. And there's all kind of footage going on where Justin Bieber looks extremely full of fear, uncomfortable. And Diddy's like, yo, why you ain't call me? You know what I'm saying? He's like, it's a very cringy video. And Justin is like, you know, I tried to call you, but you got to talk to my people. You know, look, I mean, it looks like he done something to him, man. So, and this is what happens. When these predators do these predatorial things, they're inducting them into the occult. And as the old saying goes, hurt people hurt people. So the whole entire trafficking ring known as the industry, because the whole industry is a trafficking ring. It all needs to be shut down. All of it. And it's coming to that. Like this Diddy case is blowing the lid off of the industry in its entirety. Everybody getting exposed. And what you brothers and sisters got to do is make sure that you right with the Most High Yah. Make sure that you ain't out here not living the real truth. Let's put it that way. Let's make sure, you know what I'm saying, you ain't out here moving a certain way and doing certain things. Yeah, you better check yourself, because we seeing them on the public, but guess what? Some people out here who are entertained by what they seeing and all that. I see a lot of people who alternate, who got these gossip channels, and they talking about the fiascos, and that's like the pot calling the damn kettle black. The Most High see everything. So get right with him. Get right with the Creator. Live a lifestyle that seeks repentance, whatever you dealing with. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what she got to say. I want to know what evidence she got on those names. All of that. Let's go.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
I know. Two Diddy doo-wop ops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
Now,
will Diddy start snitching?
She threw it up. Yeah,
I think the interviewer needed to do a better job. Come on, man. Like, how can you interview this woman and she's sitting up here, just drop all these names and why they should be charged, and you as an interviewer saying, okay, let's slow down real quick, hold the press, hold on now. As an industry insider, because she's been there, why are you saying these names? Charged with what? What are they being charged with? Are you saying they part of the railroad trafficking? What should they be charged? Why did you list this person name or that person name? See, that makes me question whoever interviewing this. That literally makes me question that person off break. But let's go.
He better. He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White.
I believe that's one of the women who he allegedly violated in the indictment papers, which is a whole list of people. It's a whole lot of names there, but let's go.
See, I know you know what happened to Corey. Diddy, I know that. You and Jay-Z down in Vegas at Tao with Claudia. Why don't you just talk about Kathy? That might help. That might help a lot.
I would say, if those who don't know who Kathy is.
Kathy Coriana.
Oh, that's Jay-Z's so-called mistress. Okay. All right, what's going on? Now, why is it freezing like this? That's odd.
Why don't you just talk about that mistress who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public?
What?
With their relationship and the baby. While he was married to Beyonce.
Oh, man. See, I don't know about all this stuff, man. But I tell you right now, once these rappers get millionaire and billionaire status, their public image is so important to them, they will X out anybody at any time if it tarnishes their image in any possible way. So I don't put nothing past that. But whatever is done in the dark will be exposed. And everybody got to face judgment. Let's go.
Was it an aneurysm, Diddy? Or are you the one who paid the same coroner that you... Oh, Diddy, you should talk.
Do you feel the federal government will probably speak to Jay-Z in regards?
They already have.
Oh.
What? They already talked to Jay-Z? Where's her source at? Man, I can imagine how that meeting went. Man. If y'all have any sources of that she's drawing this from, let me know.
They talked to him before he made that Super Bowl announcement. Isn't that interesting? He was questioned by the feds before he made the Super Bowl announcement.
Man.
Blink twice. Oh, this about to get fun for me.
It's about to get wild, y'all. It's about to get wild in Hollywood, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna share the link in the chat too, man, in case we got some Hollywood insiders, man. Because you just never know who's watching, bro. You just never know who's watching. Anyway, let's go.
Me.
Yeah. Let me
There's nothing like. Have you ever seen what happens to a rat when it's trapped in a heated environment?
I like that example because let me add to what you just said. America is a beast. Babylon is a beast, but it's a wounded beast. Now, you know, a wounded beast is the most dangerous. So what you see going on in the Babylonian system in society is you're going to see everybody throwing each other under the bus. This civil war is deeper than you can even comprehend right now. We're already literally in the civil war right now. And the Bible tells us that the evil will be used to judge the wicked. And that's what's happening right now. We're getting to see it. Well, the real revolution ain't going to be televised. Because, guys, people are going to be moving in silence and moving wisely to try to escape out of this demonic culture. But we're going to watch the house of cards fall. I'm telling you. Oh, they snitching. I believe Jay-Z probably the one who is like, look, line Diddy up. Throw Diddy under the bus. Anyway, let's go.
It'll eat through anything.
Claw eat its way through anything. So I want y'all to imagine this. I got Jay-Z on his back with his stomach exposed. Diddy is the rat that I'm using. And I'm going to take a metal trash can and put it right on Jay-Z's stomach with Diddy right in there. And I'm going to heat that bitch up and see what he eat through. Fuck you, Sean. Both of y'all. I got you, bitch. I told you.
Shorty seemed kind of throwed. I ain't even going to lie. Shorty kind of throwed.
My nigga Bree knew the time.
Shorty kind of wild, y'all.
As the U.S. attorney came on and spoke on the indictment, next to him you see 6 U.S. AUSAs, his assistant attorneys. I believe 1 pregnant, 1 a little older, but all white women. What are your thoughts on that when you see 6 women assisting the U.S. attorney?
A small choruses of Nancy Graces?
Basically.
I think it's fabulous.
Yeah. Needed.
Sean P. Combs, he's a bad guy. Man.
I mean, Sean Combs admitted that he locks the doors, man. Sean Combs admitted what he do. Look, I just want to show y'all the horse's mouth.
They just, you know, so if you don't have what they need, they're going to leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
What? Bro, what are you talking?
Stop it. Get some help.
Royal Don says, hell is hot. That's right. That's right. He said he locks the doors. Hey, by their own mouths, they'll be condemned. By their own, that's what the Bible tells us, by their own words, they shall be condemned. Now this man getting caught up with a damn 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Feds run up in there slipping and sliding all across the damn floor. This is wild.
Can't wait to see it.
Would you like a woman to to be the judge over this thing?
Oh, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful.
I don't think that'll happen.
But do you know who I would rather see a woman preside over? Jennifer Lopez.
Oh man, we about to get into some details. Oh man, it's getting. Hey, everything that's being said is alleged, but we're not putting nothing past nobody because it's Hollywood. Numbers 32 and 23. It says, "But if ye will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sins will find you out." That's facts. And that's what's happening right now. Oh man, we about to talk about J-Lo, man. And y'all know, man, I like J-Lo. I likes J-Lo. I don't know if I'm ready to hear this. But everything's alleged. All right, y'all. Let's go.
When she's finally held accountable for the part she played in the harm that was put on Tanya Rubin's life.
Uh-oh.
Do you think they'll bring up charges on
Tanya Rubin? Hold on. Tanya Rubin. One moment, y'all. We in real time. Five months ago. Oh, Tanya Rubin was the woman who got shot in the club, the woman who was hit in the face. I don't know how she's connected to that, but I know that she broke up with Diddy right after that situation. I remember when the Shine situation took place and Shine pretty much had to serve time for Diddy. I think Shine was like, he had 25 to life, if I'm not mistaken. But I know J-Lo got up out of there. She was like, nah, it's over. So I don't know. Oh, they saying that she hid the weapon. I don't know how we know all of this. But let's go.
On Jennifer Lopez?
They better. She committed perjury. And the attorney that was representing the defense side of that suborned perjury.
So I don't know how. Well, let's let her elaborate on this. Let's go.
Last time I checked, there's no statute of limitation on perjury. We can start there. Let's bring Jenny to the cell block. She's been to every other block.
Sometimes they'll open up a case to bring light on other cases. Do you feel the Shine, the club night with him and Jennifer Lopez will come back to light?
I mean, I don't know what lie she told under perjury. I don't know if she hid the weapon or whatever, but who knows, bro? But all I do know is it's not looking too good for Diddy right now. I'm going to play a little bit more of this interview here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a news brief from a district attorney that has been following the case very closely. And the headline reads, "Diddy is dead on arrival if he doesn't testify." And so we can get a greater understanding of what is happening with Diddy right now. Because what I'm hearing from Jaguar, respectfully, it sounds like speculation to me. And I like to hear clean-cut, precise answers on things. So I don't, that's just how I look at it. Now, let's go. We'll play a little bit more, and then we're going to go to my next source. Let's go.
Oh, absolutely. It has to. It has to. If it was good enough to be content on Law and Order for what? The 12th season, episode 9? The one episode, 3 Dog Night, that they have done a public statement saying they...
That's right. If he lives long enough to testify. If he lives long enough, because they got him on self-deletion watch right now. They got him on self-deletion watch. And, you know, you got to imagine a man going from millionaire mansions, Lear jets, you know, having the world, having the best food, having personal chefs, and to a 10 by 10 rotten ass cell with nothing but dried up funk to smell. And you know, you got to imagine that he may be ready to just end it. B-Rock, thanks for the support. It says she snuck the weapon in and shines it the lady. All right, well, yeah, that she broke a crime. I mean, she broke the law. If that's what she did, if they found that evidence in court, then that, you know, hey, it is what it is. But, you know, I want y'all to keep in mind that people shoot people. People shoot people. I don't think that she snuck the weapon in just because, you know, she knew somebody was going to get control, audited, and deleted and hit. Because to me, that sounds like just a down chick, to be honest with you, to be keep it a buck with you. She like, they not going to search me or whatever. Hey, in case that pop off in here, you know what I'm saying? I don't recommend nothing like that. But if that's what she did, it wasn't like she intended on something happening. And then she left the man right after. So from what I'm seeing, Jenny from the block been in some real scuffles. She was with a street dude, which is Diddy, a street dude, and a you know, bisexual deviant that is drugging, alleged to been drugging men from overseas and getting male escorts and slipping Mickeys in their drinks and baby oiling these grown ass men up and getting them while they passed out and all this other kind of whatever. All these things he was alleged to be doing in the thing, right? In the indictment. But nonetheless, he had street guys under him. But yeah, I mean, man, I don't know what J-Lo was doing with that guy, man. But it's some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
They will never air on television again. Matter of fact, they went and they edited out in the box set. They replaced it with an episode that's now gray. But it was Three Dog Night. And the part of Jennifer Lopez was played by Kerry Washington. Idris Elba played the role of Diddy.
Gotta find this episode.
You gotta look hard. It took me and Odell forever to get it, and we have to track down one of the original box sets.
Wow.
Yeah. And get off of that. Natanya Rubin has not believed Justin and Christian Combs.
All right. Well, you know, that's it for that. Sabrina Ernest, thank you for the contribution. I appreciate your support. Now, we got to see what's going to happen with Diddy. The most possible outcome. So y'all can see what's really going down, man. Now, it's interesting that this DA used the words dead on arrival. Very interesting. I think they have plans for Puff. If I'm speaking honestly with y'all, I don't believe that he's going to make it out of there. I think he will be sacrificed because he has the power to implement so many powerful people. You know, you have a clear-cut case of a fall guy who can definitely put a lot of people on blast. We're looking at Diddy steam at this point. And this is what's happening. I highly doubt that he makes it out. They already put him on self-deletion watch because they're going to say they came in, he was done. Hey, when you use the words dead on arrival and it's aired all over the news, that's a problem. And I think that all of Hollywood is complicit in what's going to be taking place. I think they're all complicit because you got people like Donald Trump who've been to Diddy parties. Diddy's 30th birthday party, everybody popped up. Everybody who's known in Hollywood was partying with Diddy.
So, Brian, what Matt was just talking about, these so-called freak-offs, these were no secret. So he'd been openly bragging about these wild parties. You know, there's like sex parties, and it looks like, you know, there were probably lots of other things going on there too. But he was bragging about this for, what, a couple of decades. Watch.
This is what you need to do. Women, beautiful women. We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right.
Yeah, they got to have those wine and spirits. He's telling you the blueprint. He's telling you how he get down in these parties.
Right, just different blend. You need the ladies, you need the booze.
Right, got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Brian, that was creepy, but what took the Fed so long to do something?
Hey, Laura.
Now, I know that you have people like Boosie and a couple of other people, a handful of people who said that, you know, being freaky, it shouldn't equal into a federal indictment. Now, allow me to play the Most High's advocate. We, as the children of Israel, when we sin against the Most High, we will be judged. We will be judged. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Why? Because the Most High's people are held to a higher standard, and we were made to be the light of the earth. And he has always used the Gentiles to judge us. He has always used their courts. He has always used their magistrates. He has always used them to condemn and judge us. Because why? The children who are supposed to be the children of the light gotta be held accountable. See, the other nations are gonna get theirs at the end. This is why we don't sin against the Most High, because they can't do nothing to us unless the Most High says there will be judgment. So that's what's happening. We're seeing judgment for sin. Now, I don't wish nothing. I don't wish the worst on nobody. I really don't. But rather, you have to pay. You have to pay for what you've done. There's consequences for actions. When I seen that Cassie tape, I was infuriated, just like the rest of y'all. We were all infuriated. And we said, how long can the wicked bear rule? But there's penalties. There's penalties. Let's go.
Always great to be with you. Yeah, I think it's where I'm in LA. It's the Hollywood celebrity path to justice, where we simply look at a clip like that and we laugh and giggle about, oh, let's get alcohol, let's get drugs, let's get all these ladies at a party. You know, for years.
And I want to thank brother Isaiah for the contribution. I appreciate it, fam. Hey, you live fast, you die fast, man.
P. Diddy's gotten a whole pass. He's actually created his own kingdom where he makes his own rules, and you got to follow his rules or you get penalized. And guess what, Laura? He's now in a federal penitentiary, and for the first time in his life, he's facing his own fate at the hands of somebody else. And I will tell you, Laura, I've done federal cases, that's not the place you want to be in federal court. 90% of federal criminal indictments brought down are pled out, right? A plea deal is brought. And of the only 10% left, 90.
Y'all want to know what a distraction is? I've been meaning to tell y'all this. Rob Knight says, did you see Diddy in the Nickelodeon video? No, but if you can, I could pull it up. I could pull that up. But y'all been wanting to know, Bree, what are they distracting us from? What's the distraction? Well, the distraction is from yourselves. See, The reason why this story is blowing up the way it is because everybody seems to need a fall guy. Everybody needs a sacrifice. Everybody needs somebody they can blame to somehow feel like they're somehow, how do I want to word this? That they can abstain from judgment of what they're doing. So when people say, yo, this is all a distraction, the distraction is, yo, we'll talk about Diddy, and we're going to talk about Diddy. But are we looking at our own lives? Are we living in sin? Do you got things that need to be rooted up out of you in order to be blessed and persevere and make it to the next level? And we get to see how people move. Yo, listen, the celebrities have deleted thousands of tweets. Thousands. Why? Because they're trying to get away from Diddy. There's people taking thousands of posts off when they were side by side with him at the party. Why? Because that's how evil operates. Somebody get caught up, everybody scramble. Oh no, y'all about to say it ain't so. Somebody said the feds then found 740 dill pickles at Diddy's mansion. Y'all got to be kidding me. I'm trying to keep this solid and educational, bro, but you can't. All right, I'm gonna look this up real quick. You got to be kidding me. Is that person trolling? Hold up. Oh man, this got to be fake. You just can't make this up. Just say it ain't so. No, bro. This can't be real. I see the baby oil. I see people saying this, but come on, man. Anyway, bro, this is just madness, bro. Let me see. Let me click the first video that's talking about this.
They're doing. Homeland Security just stormed.
No, I don't believe this to be true. I don't see no substantial news. I have not heard that from unless it was heard from the actual DA or somebody like that. I wouldn't be surprised, but that's just crazy, son. That's even worse than baby oil gate. But anyway, let's go.
% of those defendants that go to trial, they lose. So he is looking at a daunting uphill battle to fight these horrible charges.
Now, Brian, one of the DHS agents involved in this raid on his Miami mansion described what he saw inside the house, saying that, in my opinion, he's as bad as Epstein. These women are young, either barely legal or barely illegal. Brian.
And see, that's crazy that they said that he's as bad as Epstein. That's quite interesting because evil is evil. Why is the mainstream news making these comparisons? They're using the word dead on arrival. We all know what happened with Epstein. Do y'all see the programming going on right now? Are they not telling us what's about to take place? Oh, man, this is crazy.
And this sounds like he was a monster.
Yeah, Laura, I will tell you that this indictment was very detailed, by the way, too. Your viewers should know there were over 300 subpoenas served. over 50 witnesses interviewed. Why is that important? Because the federal prosecutors aren't going to be leveling an indictment like this unless they have ammunition and they have cause to bring it. And the core issue at this case, which the feds have to prove, which it's looking like they can, is that P. Diddy essentially controlled these women, that he threatened them with stopping the money that he was paying them, that he spiked their drinks with drugs. That's been alleged in the indictment. And that he basically told them, I'm going to ruin your life unless you engage in these freak-offs. And that's really what the prosecutors got to prove. And if you've got some victims coming forward to talk about that, you've got financial records that prove that, travel itinerary that proves that, P. Diddy has very little defense. And I got to tell you, Laura, if this guy wants to fight these charges, he's going to have to step up and walk into a courtroom and talk about it. If he doesn't testify in this case, he is dead on arrival.
Will he make it to trial, man? And yeah, he's right. He's going to have to testify. He can't pull those slick one and plead the fifth or you know, none of that. Telling you. Let's go.
Well, who else is on these tapes? I mean, will the tapes ever see the light of day? I mean, that's what everybody's talking about. Who else is there? It's like,
that's right. Where are the tapes? I'm telling you, over the years, there's going to be so much release. We already got LeBron. We already got LeBron pictures resurfacing. And, I mean, bro, they all in on it. Cat Williams already told you that he's been to these Hollywood parties and how they getting down, man.
It's like with the Epstein, his pleasure island. Who else? Who went? Who was there? What's the manifest? But Brian, chances 1 being least likely, 10 being most likely. Will we learn of other celebrities that were at these freak-offs?
Yeah, I think you've got an 8 or a 9 for a likelihood you're going to hear about it. Why? Because there are going to be more indictments coming down, Laura.
Hollywood is done. I'm telling you, it's done. Diddy, like, I'm putting cases on all you itches. It's done. Diddy already told you. He already told you that he gonna drop names. What he said in the song, the cops and DA tell him to come get me. Y'all remember? He said, if I go, they coming with me. What are y'all gonna do if your favorite artist is on the list?
That's an important point here, because he's being charged with racketeering and conspiracy. You're going to have, well, let's start on the inner circle. You're going to have former bodyguards. You're going to possibly have former musicians that he was with. You've got personal assistants that are going to be, they're already talking about this. Some of those are likely to be charged. And then guess what? If you've got some music moguls that are sending women over to these alleged freak-offs, then you've got some top people that are going to start crumbling too, because they're all part of what's called this criminal enterprise.
All right, Brian, always great to see you. Thank you so much.
Hey, it's over. It's over. Man, I had to cover this news, man. If y'all want to support my work, y'all know how to do it. Support me on Cash App, New Breed Global Truth 77. You know what I'm saying? If you like the show, also, man, consider becoming a Patreon member, because you never know where my material is going to go. Patreon.com/newbreed. And also sign up for Rumble, y'all. It's absolutely free of charge. And I have exclusive material over there as well. Let's get the Rumble followings up to 600, y'all. We doing this step by step, day by day. Let's get that Rumble up to 600 followers, man. And I'll be putting out more material over there. And if y'all can get it to 1,000, if all y'all come over there to Rumble and I see that 1,000 go up, man, I'm gonna do my first live over there on Rumble, you know, as soon as I see that thing hit 1,000. So if you want to be a part of that celebration, you know what I'm saying? Go over there, sign up. Look, y'all have a blessed one. Shalom and peace.